Howdy, Immortallium here. And again, as usual, I'm just going to quickly check. Yep, that seems perfectly fine volume-wise. Okay, cool. So, let me just quickly move some stuff about, and we are good to go, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, so last week, I believe we got up to... Well, I think we just started Chapter 9. If I go into continue, I can actually see. Yeah, we've just started Chapter 9. And from what I'm aware, I think there's 10 chapters in this game. Now, maybe there's an epilogue. I'm not exactly sure. But the point is that I fully expect to complete this game today. And, you know, if it finishes... When it finishes, it'll... Like, I don't have anything planned for afterwards. So, if it turns out that the last sections are very short, this will actually be quite a short stream. But in all likelihood, I think it's going to be longer than one might expect. So we'll see. And then also my intention is during the credits that I'll discuss my thoughts on this game as well. But I believe that's all I really wanted to cover. I guess the only other thing I want to cover before we start the game is for anyone checking me out on Twitch. If you want to see these complete VODs as well as a highlights video of these VODs, there's a channel called Immortallium Gaming, and that's where they are going. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the Quarry. Let's finish this game. Yeah, so these two are heading off to that scrapyard or whatever.
Have you been there before?
The scrapyard? Nah. Just seen the sign on my way to camp.
What if we just, like, walk to the main road?
This isn't the main road?
No, this is all Hackett property. The main road is another mile that way. Wait, how do I know so much more about everything than you do?
Wait, shut up. So basically, it's another hour walk to the main road, and then at least another 3 to 4 hour walk until we hit the nearest... whatever?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what they're talking about there. I mean, for one, how did she think this was the main road? Like, this place doesn't look like a road at all.
So, I guess this is me now.
What? You're gonna look great with a hook. We can call you Hooky McHookface.
I know she's trying to be funny, but, you know, you see, usually he'd be that jokey kind, but this is quite serious for him. So I think I'm actually going to go with this.
Nobody's ever gonna treat me the same, are they?
And some people won't, but fuck them.
Would you date a guy with one hand?
I don't think it's me you're concerned about, is it?
Mr. Shot.
Kinda got close at the fire pit back there. Am I crazy or was something about to happen?
There's always next year, right?
Well, let's get through this year first.
Oh man, it's been so long since that campfire scene. I can't even remember what they're talking about. Like, I presume they're not talking about the truth or dare.
It looks like we finally know Ryan's type. Confident, heroic, with an eye patch.
So pirates.
Maybe she shivers his timbers.
There.
Okay. So what's going to go down at this scrapyard?
Oh, shit.
Relax. It's motion sensor. We're okay.
Very dramatic though, isn't it? You know what that kind of reminded me of for some reason?
Ew. Come on.
Even though it's
this way.
quite different, I don't know why it reminds me of this. It's that scene from the first Friday the 13th film where your one is like running around and then all those lights come on at the cabin.
Put me down!
Easy, Ma.
Put me down, you bitch! Blow your fucking head up!
And speaking of horror movies, it's quite Texas Chainsaw right here. You know, The Family.
Everybody just relax.
Can't shoot what you can't see, darling. Gotcha. You'll pay for what you did to my Kaylee.
Okay, I'm assuming this is to keep the gun on me, right? Oh my god, okay. Woo! Oh jeez, I did not, oh my god. I did not expect that. I thought I was just trying to hold on to the gun.
Everybody stop!
Constance.
My god.
What the fuck is going on up here? Wake up. Wake up. Darling.
Because I thought, like, if I was gonna fire, I thought it would be a single button press. I thought mashing it would just hold on to the gun.
She's gone. Little Bobby. Mom's gone. Too. Yeah.
I mean, oh boy.
No part. No more protecting anyone.
I mean, oh come on. How could anyone have predicted that that button mashing would result in her actually shooting you one? Oh boy. This might be why that vision happens. I'm trying to remember which one. It was either he or her, like, was drinking the blood out of the other one.
Fuck.
Oh boy. Hey! Thank you very much, Sarah Jane, for following me.
Alright, that's not good.
Hey there! Great to see you. Oh, I'm doing fine. Oh god. Wait, just one moment. I think in these situations they said not to pull the knife because that'll cause you to bleed out. I'm doing fine today. I believe that I'll be finishing this game today. Because this is chapter 9, and I think there's 10 chapters in this game. So I'm gonna be. That's what I'm gonna be doing right now. But I've put myself into a bit of an awkward situation. I was wrestling with this older lady for a gun, and I was mashing the button to keep hold of the gun, and the gun went off, and I blew her head off, and that's put me into a bad situation. Follow you on Twitter. Sure, I'll take a glance and see if I'll do that. But you know, as long as you've got good content on your feed, then I would certainly give you a follow. Out of curiosity, actually, like, are you familiar with some of my other work, or like, have you just popped in via the like the categories or anything? Like, how did you find this stream? Just out of curiosity. Okay, let's take a look at this letter while that's going on. Kaylee Hackett's letter confession. Oh. That's interesting. Because she's the one who died, and the grandmother was very important. Oh, okay, as long as just checking that it isn't on my end. I tested the audio a while ago and it seemed okay. But you know, like, I'm always open to but if it's on your end, then I'll, you know, that's fine. I'll take a glance at that in a while. Obviously, I want to focus on the stream currently, but I'll definitely. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna copy it over. In fact, actually, I think I can pin this message here. And that way, I'll be able to take a look at it later on. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, let me just get back to the game now. So you just let me know, like, how my audio sounds and if there's anything I can do to make it sound, you know, better for you. But yeah. Anyway, we're Ryan. We're walking around with a knife on us, and we're in a pretty bad situation. So, oh god, is it one of those buckets? Oh god. That was unpleasant. Oh man. You'd think he'd be able to smell it though before even looking in. Okay, where am I actually going to head now? That is the question. Oh, by the way, do you know anything about this game? Or, like, you know, is this your first time actually seeing it? Because, just to warn you, like, I'm near the end of the game. So, like, you know, if you have an intention to play it at some point yourself, there will be spoilers, obviously. I mean, I guess that should be expected with any stream, shouldn't it? Sorry, just in my other work, I'm so careful about spoilers, you see. But, like, if you come in to watch me, like, I presume that you're perfectly fine with seeing the events of this game. I don't think I recognize that room. I don't think we've been in there. So am I able to... Is this just gonna... Yeah, okay, this is just me looking in, so I can't actually open this door yet. Okay. I still can't get over, like, this little tiny increase in speed you get. Okay, we're locked in. Okay. So now we gotta hide. Oh, can we block the door? If we can get it under the... Oh, that's not how I would have done it, buddy. I tried to get it under the handle. Oh, God. Okay, I might have screwed Ryan over here. Okay. Okay, at least we're able to get through. Bobby just so casual as he, like, stalks us. Okay. So this is what we're doing. We're trying to... You know what? That's better than the way that he put the chair a while ago.
Hide from me in my own house, fucker!
You're a fucker.
That's not much of a comeback there. Oh, this is quite Texas Chainsaw, isn't it? Running around the house as the family members is, like, following you. Oh, we don't have the shotgun anymore, do we? Well, the problem is with run, I don't know where we're running to, but you know what? Let's try it. Okay, I thought as well with regards to, you know, I was just talking about Texas Chainsaw. I thought she was gonna, like, jump through the window like Yawan does, Sally Hardesty in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One of my favorite horror films, by the way. Crazy to think it's 50 years this year, isn't it, for Texas Chainsaw? It's its 50th anniversary this year. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so are we going to get control now? We do. Okay, so let's take a look around. Well, I'm hoping if this button isn't play the piano, because you know what, that would be a real bad idea to do in this situation. Okay, surely... Oh, speaking of Texas Chainsaw. Oh, that room that Leatherface pulls your man into.
Is it around here?
Are the bears? Well, everyone's been talking about bears. We haven't seen one of them. We saw a hog. Oh, God. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't mean play the piano. Maybe it's like check under the piano's lid or something. No, I'm not going to play the piano. Okay, at least they gave me the option. This is like the worst time to play the piano. In my personal opinion, at least. We don't want to let people know where we are. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. Where exactly are we now? Chris, Caleb, and Kaylee. So maybe the others aren't werewolves. Maybe it's just the three of them. Which then brings up the question... We know Kaylee was Hackett family tree. I'll take a look at this. Caleb. But the point is, we know Kaylee's dead. She's the one who was in the pool. So the question is, where are the other two? That is the question. Hey! Another tarot card. Good, good. Can't be that many left, actually. I'm just kind of curious. I'm going to take a glance. Oh, there's a few. A bit more than I expected, actually, to be completely honest. Then again, all four of them could be in this chapter. Okay.
How's you doing?
Are we not going to try to shut the door on them?
We ain't playing games no more, little girl.
Try me, motherfucker.
Okay. Where did we get
You
shot
know
exactly?
something? I ain't got enough silver to kill you, but I sure to
Oh,
have
of
to
course,
make you
because she's
suffer.
turning. This actually puts him at a very serious disadvantage. Like, I'm kind of surprised that her hits aren't, like, sending him even further. Considering, like, how super powerful she's meant to be now. I don't know what the light thing was, but you know what? This guy's dangerous. He tried to kill us. He was going to make us suffer. We're going to attack him. I think we're in the right in this situation. Sorry to do this, dude. But you were literally going to torture me. So you know what? I'm not going to shed any tears for you. Yeah, does she have like light sensitivity as part of the werewolf or something? Oh, yeah, this poor fella.
Whoa, what?
Uh-oh. Yeah, if you can close the door.
No. No, 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 wait, wait! Ow! Ah! 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 Fuck! Ah!
Okay. I guess that was because... Well, first off, it's because I didn't let him out. Yeah, I know Jacob died, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. I'm sorry, Jacob.
Hey!
Oh, he can't see us, can he? We should probably take advantage right now of his confusion.
Wait!
Okay, we didn't go at him. Interesting.
This isn't gonna be too pleasant for you, I promise you that.
I do feel kind of bad for Jacob simply because I just foolishly mixed up the door numbers. He could probably have gotten out if I hadn't messed up. Oh, but what can you do? Okay, where exactly are we going into now? I do love the fact that Bobby is just walking after us. He's not even running. Oh, this is a classic horror bit. We're walking between the walls, and like the wall's gonna like break apart, isn't it? Or maybe this is a hold your breath moment. But point is, like in a lot of horror movies, you know, it's them. Yeah, here we go. Where like, you know, they're firing into the wall or they're like stabbing into the wall. Oh, this is a long one. I feel like this is a longer hold your breath than normal. But yeah, I presume what would happen there is if I failed to hold my breath, he would start like smashing into the wall.
Yo, come on, man. You gotta help me.
I do?
Yeah, I promise. I won't tell anyone anything.
No, man. Family first. Besides, I'll get in trouble.
Stab? What, pull the knife out and stab him? I don't think we're in a position to do that.
You stole my knife.
Oh, Laura. Oh no, you've been bit.
Pick on someone your own size.
Travis!
The big coward.
Oh, easy. Easy.
What the fuck happened to you?
Oh, I got stabbed.
Oh, you know, nothing out of the ordinary.
Not the time to be acting cool, dude.
Oh, how bad is it?
Really bad. Do you see the amount of blood that's under you? I think this is the bit now, isn't it? The bit that we saw before?
Sorry.
That bad, huh?
I keep trying to fix it. Whatever this is, people keep getting hurt.
Oh,
First Max, how you?
if you knew what you did to Jacob.
It's not your fault. I didn't have to come here.
I shouldn't have let you come.
You're not the boss of me. Sorry.
It's okay.
Am I dying?
I think we're going to be offering him
You've lost a lot of blood.
like the opportunity to become a werewolf, right?
It'll heal though, right?
Yeah, I think she's just caught on now.
Maybe it will.
What?
Ryan, if you let me bite you,
What?
if
can
you let
come.
me bite you,
Yeah.
it means you'll be infected.
Which means you'll be a werewolf,
Which means,
which means you'll have
will heal.
super healing.
yeah. But it also means
Yeah, I got it, Big Bad Wolf.
Ryan, I don't have much time.
Now, the thing is, if
I
we're
can
going to try
feel
to
it like
kill,
it's fighting. to get
shoot,
out.
what's the man's name? The original
If you
chap.
let me bite you and you heal, then
Then I have to kill
The
Chris.
David Arquette,
it's,
yeah, Chris
it's not
Hackett,
killing
Chris Hackett.
Chris, it's killing a werewolf. It's saving your own life and mine and Max's
And then
your
that'll
friends too.
remove the curse on all of us. So you know what? In this situation, I'm leaning
Let
towards
you bite me
taking the bite.
and live to kill Chris Hackett, or bleed out and die.
Pretty much, yeah. It's your call.
The thing is, I've had my suspicions about Ryan.
So we doing this or no?
So it's a bit hard for me to make like a decision as him. But the thing is, like, I'm just gonna accept at the moment.
Do it.
Okay.
How hard do you need to bite?
nice and tender for you.
I mean, I guess you have to at least draw blood, don't you? Typically, when you when a werewolf bites someone, they're not in their human form. No, I'm not going to pull away. I'm going to let her do it.
Okay.
I wonder, is that enough?
You should start to feel better soon, I guess.
Oh, I got an achievement for that. Accepted the bite of a werewolf.
You got it.
Yeah, so we're going to have to find Chris, but we don't know where exactly he is. Okay, what are we looking for in the scrapyard again? I know it's the thing that your man took. Which actually,
Never throw anything out.
that means since he's died, they won't ever know that he actually
do you wanna
took
give me some direction on
the
what we're looking for specifically?
whatever it was.
Well, most of these cars look like they've already been stripped for parts. Just empty frames.
Yeah,
and
I'll
chassis,
need to let her
which
tell
doesn't
us
help as much.
which item it is again.
Okay, so we're looking for engines?
No,
Well,
it's
anything relatively intact.
well, it might be part of an engine, I guess. Wish I could remember the name of it.
Looks like we got our work cut out for us, huh?
Try not to make too much noise.
Oh, right.
I mean, at least she has the gun, right?
Anything by you?
Not yet. Keep looking.
Yeah, I'm not exactly 100%. Although, you know what I can probably 100% guarantee is that there's a tarot card here somewhere. Of that, I'm almost completely certain. Like 99% chance of actually happening. So, oh yeah, these are automatic lights, yeah. I forgot about that for a second. Okay, I'm not seeing anywhere to like interact with. Okay, so let's just keep on going and see. I mean, if we're looking for intact cars, inside here might be probably one of the better choices. You know what? We're walking by it. Let's go on in. Let's take a look. I mean, whenever you see... Oh, God. Okay, I think that's relatively okay.
Are we gonna end up in a documentary?
No. Shut up. Come on, let's go.
Okay, but can I walk around here a bit more and explore? I just want to take a look around here, see, you know, is there any evidence or anything in here? I mean, for all we know, although I'm sure as a game logic kind of thing, I bet it won't be here, but for all we know, the part we could be looking for could be in here. I feel like we're going to have to go further in, though.
These sons of bitches had it all planned out.
Okay, well, we didn't get any evidence out of that. Oh, this looks like it. Let's see. Scrapyard note. Request to keep something off the books. Well, yeah, that would be dodgy. I don't think it pairs up with any of our other stuff, though. Let me just check if anything has, like, exclamation marks. Oh! The folks behind the Bizarria Bonafide podcast were onto something. Okay, I don't know what triggered that to, like, be suddenly available, but sure, I'll take it. Also, I don't know why these are, highlighted like exclamation marks. Oh, this could be to do with... Oh, okay. So that's what it was. Okay. I get that now. I get it. Those were where her keys were. Kaylee's dead. We already know that. The previous sheriff was killed in a fire 6 years ago. Oh, yeah, and that's why it's charred. And then Travis succeeded him. We still don't know if he succeeded him legitimately or not. Fire of Harum Scarum took the lives of many, rumored to have been arson. We still don't know, like, considering how much information we've gotten about this freak show fire, we still don't really know that much about it. Okay, I think that's as much as we're going to get out of that for the moment.
Who's T?
Travis?
Looks like these guys were
Maybe?
cooking the books a little.
Dodgy.
You said it.
Yeah, it's got to be Travis, right? Okay, that's probably all we're going to find up here. Okay. Now, before we go through that gate, I'm going to take a glance at... Oh! My internet is good now. What kind of games you stream, buddy? Just to kind of run through it. So I've only streamed 2 games so far on this channel. The first game was Unpacking. The second game was The Quarry. As for, you know, what kind of games, I don't really like have any limits. It's just kind of games that catch my attention. So I guess it's more of a variety streamer thing than anything else. Like I have a list of well over 300 games. Now, the thing is, one thing that I'm kind of nervous about is like doing really long games on this channel so far. I think, you know, early on, you know, in my kind of streaming, like as I'm trying to get people's attention, I think a variety of games is better to go with. So I'm going to be kind of doing... Short isn't exactly the right word, but like games that won't take ages to do. Yes, I'm really new. This is probably... I guess this would be my 6th stream? I believe, yeah, I think this is my 6th stream right now. Because I think it was 2 for Unpacking. And it was... And this is the 4th stream of The Quarry. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that's 6. Okay, let's take a look over here. Oh, cool, yeah, that's... And then, obviously, once I've kind of established myself, I think then maybe I can start, like, focusing... Nah, I wish. I wish I could stream daily, but I'm, like, too busy. At this rate, it's just once a week. Weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. Usually Sunday. But tomorrow,
Okay.
I'm going to be recording all day with a friend for a
Come
YouTube channel.
on.
So I couldn't do it Sunday, so I decided to do it today instead. You know what? Today's fine anyway. Okay. So, but yeah, you know, eventually, like, you know, if I get popular enough... I say popular enough. I'm not exactly going to be a big thing, I don't think. But, you know, once I've got some kind of following, maybe then I could start streaming more frequently. Can we not examine over here? I'm kind of curious about what's in this direction. Like, I don't even have a schedule yet, really. Like, weekend and starting around 2 is kind of, like, my schedule right now. Okay, let's take a look around. But yeah, so, in that case... I don't know if you heard this question before. I asked you, you know, how you came across the stream. Like, did you come across it on Twitch, like via the category section? Did you come across it maybe from my Twitter, since you brought up Twitter? You know, I'm always curious, like, when at this point, when people, yeah, I thought this might be to do with the fire. Makes perfect sense. I'm always curious at this point how people actually find these streams. Let's see here.
What's this?
Well, this is clearly to do with the hag of Hackett's Quarry.
Harum Scarum. Seeing this, Caitlin?
Okay, she's not really gonna comment on it. That's fair. Okay. Just trying to find interactables is the main thing. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. So I don't know if you'll be like here at the end of the stream, but my intention is that once I get to the credits, because I have music disabled because unfortunately there's some copyrighted music in this game. So I just thought that it'd be safer to just just take out the music completely. Which means we're probably going to have a very quiet credit sequence. So the credit sequence is when I'm kind of going to be explaining my thoughts on this game. I thought that might be an interesting thing to do while, everyone who's worked on this game gets their fair dues. Also, the thing that occurred to me is that we're getting quite deep into this junkyard. This isn't great from, a safety perspective. Is this really a dead end? Huh. That's weird if that's the case. And there's nothing to examine over here. How strange. Okay, well, we have our... Oh, by the way, you'll love this. Take a look. So this is me walking. And then when I move fast, this is me going fast. I mean, yes, it is faster, but it's so, minor of a speed increase. I could never really get over that. It'd be nice if I could do at least, a little jog. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be an option. Anyway. So, is there anything to examine over here? Really? Okay. This is a bit strange, I will admit. Why would you develop these big sections if you're not going to... It's kind of like in, an RPG. If you're going through, a dungeon, and you get to, the end of a corridor, and it's just a dead end. You're kind of wondering to yourself, there's got to be something about this, because why would the developers put this in, Okay, maybe there's something we have to... She was asking us not to make noise, and, Okay, oh, hey, another tarot card. Judgment. Let me see where this is positioned, because now I'm curious. Okay. So it does look like we haven't missed one so far in this chapter yet. Obviously, I've missed a ton throughout the game. But, I just have this feeling, and maybe I'm wrong, but if the next chapter is the last chapter, it probably means we're not going to have any tarot cards in the chapter. Because what's the point of getting, hints about the future if you're just going to finish the game, I don't know. This is really strange. Imagine if I somehow glitched the game out. I'm sure I haven't, but... It's just weird to have been walking around for so long and to not have found anything to, check for or examine or anything. And as I said, we're not exactly... Oh.
Ah! Sorry, that was scary.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe you didn't hear me because the internet went down.
We are being hunted.
But I've pinned your
and this is what bothers
your message about your Twitter handle. I'll take a look at it after the stream, and assuming that everything's okay, I'll give it a follow. I obviously don't want to promise too much, but assuming that it's got appropriate content and everything, then I'll be perfectly happy to follow you then. But obviously, I don't want to have to commit 100% to it simply because I haven't taken a look at it yet. Could be anything on there. But yes, I will take a look at it after the stream, just to answer you. Also, I was kind of distracted there. I didn't really hear what... Oh! Oh my god, why... Okay, that explains everything, doesn't it? Okay, let's go down here. I completely missed these steps. Here I was walking around like a fool.
Look.
Oh, that's... Is that where we're going to cut off for a moment? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, good, good, good. I was just thinking that would be a weird kind of cliffhanger to do.
So, you ever operated a crane before?
I actually used to be pretty good at the claw game at my local arcade. The kids used to call me the grabber.
No, nope,
Oh, I hear that now.
Look, why don't you see if you can lower it down so I can take a look under the hood?
There was some unfortunate phrasing there. I'll be encouraging.
Sure, yeah, sure thing. Just watch my back, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus, I think it makes more sense for her to have the gun at the moment, because, like, she's the one walking around in the open. I'm going up to, like, a... There's only one way up here, so, like, I'll be able to see
Right.
if, like, anyone's
Looks like
approaching.
somebody's mom never taught them how to clean up after themselves. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Alright, not too complicated.
How is this gonna go wrong, huh?
Grabber.
What the
Yeah,
hell is
yeah.
going on?
My bad. Ah, shit.
Of course, if we're... That's not the only noise we're gonna be
Alright.
making now, is it?
Here goes nothing.
Are we actually gonna be in control of this, or... Oh god, of like, don't crush Caitlin, whatever you do.
You did it!
I feel like this could go horribly wrong.
Yeah, I think I found my call.
I don't think she should have been
About
standing
time.
so close as well.
Maybe we can see if we can try and get this thing running.
I mean, that's how you get crushed, you know?
Score.
Aha.
No.
We should warn Caitlin, I think.
Shit.
There's something coming!
What?
Hide!
Yeah, let's lift her up now so that she's safe.
Oh, fuck. Dylan! Get the damn werewolf on the damn car!
Oh fuck.
Wait, where's her gun? Let's slam the car. Oh, crap. Oh boy, she's gone.
Dylan, help!
Can we do anything for her? Okay, so we can probably try to slam...
Come on! Help, please! Dylan!
Come on, you rusty.
Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, now is a good opportunity. Poor girl. Okay, the question now is, was that the only one? Also, actually, I don't know if that successfully killed it, but if it did, which person was that? Like, which werewolf?
Dylan, thank you. You actually saved my life. For realsies.
Yeah, no sweat. I just can't wait to see who they choose
What?
to play me in the movie.
Oh,
about
come on, dude.
how brave I am.
Don't push it.
Okay. So much for our brilliant escape plan.
Can we not examine the
Okay,
car?
back to the lodge.
Are you nuts?
Better than being out in the open. Come on.
Okay, so there's a couple of things there. First off, we didn't check to see if that werewolf is actually dead. Secondly, we didn't check for the car to see if it has the part we need. Unless they're going to do that, like, on the way back. I don't know. I'll just have to see how this story
So
goes.
much for spending your first night after camp at a luxury spot, Em.
Oh, is this where that ladder's gonna... Do you remember early on in the game, one of the rungs of the ladder, come on. There we go. So let's see. Is there... Yeah, there's one more after this. Okay, so we haven't missed one yet in this chapter, I think. Okay, I think coming down here and weakening the ladder earlier might have screwed us. Maybe it'll actually screw over, if we're being chased, maybe whoever's following us. Maybe that'll, Also, it'd help if there was a light on in here. Maybe this is what it does?
You seeing this? The main fuse is gone. Oh. What's this? Silver shells. Well, guess that solves the mystery of the missing fuse. These fucking hunters are everywhere.
Is me or her eyes red? Like, very red. And she's got black bags under her eyes. Then again, she could be really tired. That's fair. That's the ladder I think we weakened one of the rungs early in the game. I remember that. Let me look around here first before we try going up that ladder. Because I'm just concerned that we're going to fall off and, like, break our neck or something. Then again, we don't exactly have that many options to explore in here. I mean, it's so dark I can barely see if there's, like...
Okay, I'm not even joking. I gotta get
I think this is her way of trying to tell me, like, you know, go up the ladder, like, now. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I think they really want me to go up this ladder, you see. So what's gonna happen with this rung, huh?
Hello, little trapdoor. Where do you go?
I know where it goes.
Little heavy on the trapdoors in this place, not gonna lie.
The problem is I also know that this ladder isn't in complete... Okay, let's see what happens. I can't even remember which rung it was. Okay, it was that one. But I think she's managed to overcome it. So I wonder how that'll impact... Because we weren't exactly... Like, what I thought originally is that we were going to be, like, chased up the ladder. And either that would screw us over, or it would, Oh. Okay.
Oh, they ain't getting through there in a hurry. Man, this place is huge.
Might need to rest a bit.
You'll feel better soon.
Yeah, once the werewolves start, like,
I'm
taking
feeling
impact.
pretty good, actually.
What are you doing? Stop it.
Do you smell that?
No.
What does it smell like?
Never mind. Let's just find another way down. A way to Chris Hackett.
Or just a way out, maybe? I'm done being chased and stabbed.
Sure. And another way out. Fine.
Okay. So we don't really know where Chris is currently. Okay, I bet these are the needles that... Are these the same ones as the ones that knocked us out?
Prove we're on the right track. Stay close.
Yeah, all the better to see you with, my dear.
Shh.
I was trying to remember where that quote was from. Yeah, I got it. Red Riding Hood, right? What big eyes you have.
Watch your step.
Yep.
Now, at the same time that that happened, I hit the, like, move a little faster button, so I don't know if that's actually connected. Oh. How are we not, like, commenting on this? Look what's on the pillar. Or, is that a pillar? Gotta be a pillar. It's a goddamn werewolf. We can see it from here.
What was that?
I think we found Chris Hackett.
Do we know for sure that this is Chris?
Son of a bitch.
Here we go now. I knew he'd break those chains. Now, our gun has silver bullets, right? Oh! You know what? That's the second time that those two have fallen through a hole. Oh, is that Bobby? Here we go. She's turned.
Silverback mirror. Bobby! The gun!
Oh, you're so dead. Or maybe you're just passed out. I will admit the animation of that looked a little goofy.
Hey!
Okay, which one? Oh, we don't know which one this was. Oh, we did that, thank goodness. We broke the curse now. So what now?
Thanks. For, not killing me.
Yeah. Likewise.
So, what now? Everyone's back to normal?
What? Oh. You think this is over? This isn't over.
Is that because of the fact that we've killed
I don't
a couple of them?
understand. Chris is dead. Huh. Oh, Chris wasn't the first.
That's not possible.
Caleb. Kaylee. The girl you killed? Her brother.
He was the first?
What?
So where is he then?
Caleb bit Chris and Kaylee. Chris was just trying to protect him. He was a good man, my brother.
Well, then who bit Caleb?
Silas.
Silas.
I've been tracking him for years. He's a
Yeah, that's the kid from
gypsy
the
transient.
from the fire.
He'd been long gone from the area, but we hoped he'd come back so we could end this. Anyway, there's sightings up and down the coast. A feral albino child, giant white wolf.
White wolf.
What? What'd you say? Where?
Where'd you see it?
Hey, let him go!
At the cabins earlier tonight.
He did?
Okay. Okay. Okay, it makes sense. It all makes sense. He must have been back for months, and he's what ran you off the road 2 months ago.
I remember
Help me.
the one on the road.
Help me. We can still save Caleb.
I don't remember
We
when
can still save
Ryan
myself and my family.
saw him.
We can help those who are still alive.
Unless that was the one that made... Maybe he made the gesture then. I mean, suspicious.
Why the hell should I trust you?
I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm telling you we can end this. We kill Silas, everyone gets better. Everyone who's still alive anyway.
Okay. So,
Oh,
where would we even find him?
another achievement above
Know
the law.
exactly where to find him.
Okay, let's go.
Okay?
This doesn't mean I forgive you for what you did to me.
I understand.
Can someone please get me some fucking clothes?
Actually, I was just thinking that there. I was like, I'm impressed that she has any clothes at all. You'd think that they'd be completely naked when they come back from their werewolf form.
You had your chance. You had your chance to wipe out that wretched family, and you failed.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to be picked up, but the audio was a bit distinct there.
There's still time. We can still come out on top. Past is the past. Let's just look to the future, shall we?
Huh.
The sun, the vitality of a new day. There's still time to wake up to the warmth of a night survived. Your choices, your actions, your very life hangs in the balance. It's up to you to find your path in the darkness and see the sun rise once again. Judgment. The bells of judgment cry bloody murder. Or do they? The fury of a hatred earned, a fate deserved. Likely. But he may have his uses, though he won't forgive. He won't forget. The Hierophant. Where did you find this?
Oh.
Where did you find it? This shouldn't be here. He's been through enough pain. No. My poor boy. You see what that did to us?
This is interesting. This is like a bonus for finding that card, I guess?
What have they done? What have they done? Oh!
But presumably then her son is okay because she's looking for him. And he's the werewolf.
Silas, my boy! Oh!
It can't be Silas, can it?
Ah! Oh!
Oh boy. Approaching these is not a good idea. I'll say that. I wonder what would have happened if I'd let her die, because if I had, how could she be then predicting? Like, how could she be talking to me? Maybe she'd just be hurt or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, this can't be Silas. Ah, this is the sheriff. Oh, is this like the blooding thing? Okay, I will admit, like, this isn't a direction in the story that I thought we'd be going in.
Mommy's coming, Silas. Mommy's coming, Silas! Silas! Silas!
Well, she timed that well, didn't she? Oh. Oh, are these all the tarot cards? The fact that it lingered on the tower, though.
No, no, no. My poor boy. You see what they did to us? How they hurt us. He's out there still, all alone. Each full moon they hunt him, armed with silver, trying to put an end to a curse they inflicted upon themselves when they set my show ablaze 6 years ago. Stupid children.
So I guess...
Little Silas. My little white wolf. He must be protected.
So I guess it was the Hacketts that burned
You
the...
must not follow this path.
burned
Do
the
you
show?
understand? Remember how I've helped you all this time. Remember how much I've done for you.
I mean, you've done a little bit. I won't say that you haven't done anything, because it has certainly influenced my decisions on certain points. But I'm also, you know, like, I always like to try to play, you know, how the characters would feel or play. And... oh, this is our first time as Max, I think, isn't it? But the point is, I don't know exactly who she's talking to. I just assumed she was talking to the player.
Why am I on top of a fucking tree? Laura!
Okay, you might want to get down there before something happens and you break your neck.
What? How the hell am I gonna get down?
Just confirm who bit him, though. That was Chris. You were lucky not to break your neck there, buddy.
Where the hell am I?
You're on an island. Did you transform on the island? Because that's another thing I was wondering. Like, I was wondering at what point did he transform? Like, was he already hanging out on the island?
Where the hell are my clothes?
Oh, so that's the clothes that your one Emma put on. And so I guess he had the taser.
You gotta be kidding me.
The bear spray? There was the bear spray in there as well, I believe.
Gotta find Laura.
Oh man, I'm sorry, buddy, but you know what? You don't look as bad as I thought you would. Still don't look great though, but okay. So we haven't actually been down here before. So I'm just curious, is there any like tarot cards or evidence or anything? We're in the final chapter now, which means I guess anything can happen. Unless there's like an epilogue chapter that I'm unaware of. I think I remember reading that it was 10 chapters. Okay, what happens if we go down here? Oh, I can't even see the pier anymore. Look, I can see my feet. I can't see where the pier ends and the water begins. Okay. Well, I'm just going to assume for the moment that there's nothing down here. I doubt it'll let me walk off, but I don't want to risk it. For all I know, maybe I've already hit, like, the invisible barrier. Okay. What's this? Oh, is this a fire?
Totally should have just gone to the Harbinger Motel.
I mean, in the end, yeah. Wouldn't have been as fun, though. Also, he didn't explain to us why we needed to go to the motel. Like, I know he couldn't say werewolves, but, like, he could have said, like, you know, I'm out here tracking down a bear or something, and maybe, like, and it's been spotted around Hackett's Quarry. Maybe then we go, oh, shoot. Really? You're looking for a bear? Oh, yeah, we'll go to the motel. Hope you do that, buddy. Like, he could have explained it to us so much better in a million different ways. This is her hat, isn't it?
She must have come back.
Because her wearing the hat reminded me of, I think, 2 characters. I can only think of one of them right now, but do you remember in the original Quarry? There's like this girl, like a mean girl, who has like this baseball cap on. I think it was Quarry, right? I'm not mixing her up with some other character. I don't know. Now, as far as I'm aware, Max hasn't actually killed anyone himself. We're gonna swim over? If I press stay, do I get to look around on the island? That's kind of my big question right now. Also, I'm gonna have to... there was that thing in the water, though. Is that a factor? Screw it. We're swimming to shore. I think that's what he would do.
Okay. This better have a great fucking ending.
Okay, we got over there safely. Now, something that did pop into my mind is that we might get hunted down by a werewolf. But I'd say right now that's rather unlikely, given that we probably knocked out. Okay. Well then, that was good. I like how karmic that was, in the sense that I was talking about that as he literally got attacked by a werewolf. Yeah.
The table, help me.
I mean, to be fair, there were a lot less werewolves around now that your man was gone. So I thought I was safe.
Okay. Well, can't get much worse than it already is, right? Great. Just like the cartoons.
It's been off and on all night. Gives us a little time.
How do you figure?
They don't like water, remember?
Right. Oh, we should have just been swimming in the lake all night.
And die of hypothermia? No.
All right, well.
Not only that, but
okay
like
now.
you're like
Night's not over yet.
being in the water too
These
long,
fuckers
doesn't
are
that
in
like
here, and they're coming back first
do
chance they get.
something like your skin absorbs the water and
All right, Gotta get a
prevents
vantage point.
things from probably happening. I think there is like something that happens. It's like the extreme pruning. Anyway, let's take a look around here. Well, I'm feeling good so far. I've gotten at least 2 characters killed. Now, to be fair, I kind of blame myself a bit for Jacob. I don't think it was unfair of me, like...
What the heck is this?
Oh.
I'm a happy bunny.
That's the bunny that you one brought. Abigail, right? Cool enough. But what was I saying anyway? But like the Max thing there, I don't really think I could have predicted that. So I'm just going to take that as it comes. Okay, let's take a look over here now. We did all that at the junkyard to... But wait a second. Hang on. I want to actually talk about something right now. So wait, that werewolf that was at the junkyard got flattened by the car. Now, we don't know if that werewolf died, but we know that both Max and Laura got like their curse removed by killing Chris Hackett, which means there's those 3 werewolves removed. You have the albino one, the Silas werewolf. So we don't know for sure if that car killed that werewolf when it fell down on him. Is that the one that got Max? I don't know. Also, this camera angle makes me think there should be a tarot card here, but I don't see it. So I'm just going to keep looking around. Point is, yeah, I don't really blame myself on Max's death, whereas I do kind of blame myself on Jacob's death. That's kind of how I'm going with it there. Say what you will, but, like, yeah, that's how I'm looking at things. Okay, is there anything...
What's not okay?
Yeah, that's probably a decent idea. Close the window. Okay, it didn't say path updated, so maybe that doesn't make any difference, but... You know what? What can you do? At least, you know, it seems logical, you know, close the window. Maybe, like, we'd hear the window breaking, and that would be, like, our alarm for, like, something bad's happening. Okay, I'm starting to get a bit confused about my location. I think... Yeah, we can't go through this door. Like, inevitably, I think they're gonna want us to go upstairs, right? Like, that seems probably the way that I'm meant to go. Right now, it's just a lot of closed doors. I'm gonna examine over here, and if there isn't anything over here, then I'm gonna go upstairs. Yep. Okay, we're going upstairs. Come on. Wait, can we not go upstairs? Okay. Unless I have to go up that other stairs, which... That seems a bit arbitrary, like, restriction, if that's the case. Yeah, okay, so... What that means is something's gonna happen here. Or maybe there was some blockage I couldn't see, because I remember these 2 stairs were blocked at a certain point. I don't know why they didn't allow us to just go up those stairs.
How long has this guy been here?
Is this a Hackett? A Septimus Hackett. I love that name, actually. Septimus. Here's my son, Septimus.
A long time ago. Long enough ago that it was okay to have an oil painting made of yourself.
And
I
apparently
kind of want an oil painting of me now.
long enough ago that you can be called Septimus. Prepare for attack. I mean, I'm gonna keep looking. I don't really know. When they say prepare for attack, do they
Maybe
mean
I
just...
should keep looking.
Did they mean just, like, you know, barricade the place and get ready for, like... So, can I not use these stairs? Now I can. What? Oh, wait, I think I see. Oh, it was blocked. Okay. You know what? I couldn't see that from that angle, so that's fair. Okay. So we've closed that window, which maybe that'll contribute to the preparing for attack thing. Okay, let's see. So is this the... Actually, your one came in here, didn't she, Emma? So she should be in here somewhere. Now that I think about it. I guess the reason why we wouldn't call out is because we're afraid that there's some, like, a werewolf or a hunter or something in here, right? Okay.
Poor Ian. Some camp mascot to kick it before camp starts.
Okay, so Ian was the... That's the collar that we found. Ian was a sheep. So, I guess Chris ate him, but then... Okay. Hang on. Can we find where the, Where was the collar? Here it is, bloodied collar. Which, yeah, now we can take a look. Yeah, it was Chris. Chris, ate him. Okay. I don't know if there's any, like, additional exclamation marks. I went through them a while ago. Oh! Let's take a look. Hackett's killed these animals with silver after they survived werewolf bites and became infected. Were due to non-humans. I see. That would be interesting, actually. I kind of wish they'd, like, cover that. Uh-huh. That's fair. Septimus Hackett. And then he set up the... What was it? The illegal, like... alcohol smuggling during Prohibition. Ah, okay. I get that. This is to look out for Silas rather than anything else. That's true. He is the only one left alive. Thought we might have gotten something there because we saw the flashback. Okay.
Hindsight. Sounds about right.
We have a camp mascot?
But no. we
Had.
did. But you didn't hear?
Hear what?
He died before we got to camp.
Bummer.
Got eaten. Poor sheep. Okay, well, let's keep on going. At least, you know what, that was like a couple of answers. I was wondering, was Ian a person? Turns out Ian was a sheep. That's fair. Okay, where are you, Emma? You got in here.
Where have I seen this emblem before?
The inscription reveals that it belongs to Bobby Hackett.
What is it?
A ring with a crest on it.
Oh, very fancy. You can never pull it off. Sorry.
Okay. Like, I just feel like we're gonna run to M at some
I
point.
remember Mr. H's cheesy ass announcements. Whoa.
Man out of power?
Careful with that. That's a camp relic.
Relax. It's dead anyway.
R.I.P. megaphone.
Yeah, I guess, like, they don't know that Chris is dead now, so, like, they can... Did he even know that he's a werewolf? Not sure if they
What's this?
do. They do, right? Because didn't you once say that at the...
Trail cam footage.
At the camp? At
It's like
the
they're looking for
cabin,
something.
sorry. Well, they were clearly looking for Silas.
Yeah, in Chris's surveillance room. He's storing all the footage. I think you might be right.
Hey, more evidence. Very good. Okay, so we missed 2 pieces of evidence, but we got 8 out of 10. I don't know if that, like, impacts the ending or not, but... You know what? That's decent, nonetheless. Okay, let's take a look around. Okay. So I think that's everything up here. I am really confused about Emma, though. Like, where is she? Okay, so we've already looked in that room. She could be, I guess, be in one of the locked rooms, but it's kind of funny then that we wouldn't get an option to open a door or something. Where's your man's office as well? It was upstairs, wasn't it? Oh, I went straight over here. Maybe I'm supposed to look over here. This might be where the office is. Okay, so yeah, this is just a dead end. Okay, let's see if there's anything we can interact with.
Nice to put a name to a big mean face. So what, you're like Mr. H's brother, I guess?
What, is this Bobby's or...
Who?
The big dude from earlier, when you and Ryan went to the radio hut. Mr. H's brother, I guess?
Right.
We're not 100% if Bobby is a brother. I mean, logically, you would think that he is, but... Okay, so this is where the children would rest.
Jeez, them see really struggling if they're begging for $1.
$1? Chris Hackett is asking campers' parents for additional donations to help with lodge renovation costs. Yeah, that probably didn't have anything to do with the kids. All right, didn't it? Okay. Can we go up here? No, we can't. Oh no, we can. Okay, I just had to really like work it for a bit. Yeah, because we haven't been over on this side, have we? Can we open this chest? No, we can't. What can we do over here? Okay. And where is his office? This is what I'm actually like trying to figure out. Hey, there we go. We got our last tarot card, which I guess means there must be a reading. There must be a reading after this chapter done. Okay, well that's something to look forward to. Okay, at least we got that tarot card. Okay, so let's head on down again. See if we can, like, maybe we just can't go into his office. Maybe it was one of those, like, locked rooms down below. If so, that's a bit strange. You'd think his office would be up on the 2nd floor, right? So we could prepare for defense now. You know what? We got that last tarot card. We got that last piece of evidence. This is probably the time to prepare for attack. Otherwise, I'll just keep wandering around here forever.
Every dusk and dawn all through the summer. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger. We're here to lead the way. Mates for life, we're proud to say. Shout at Stratton, shout out loud. We're Hacketeers. 2 months and you never learn the words?
Be careful now of calling yourselves Hacketeers, given what the Hackett family is like. Down the chimney.
Showtime, motherfuckers.
I don't think there was, like, an option to block the chimney, right?
Okay, Emma, just stay cool. Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh, is she in the hidden
Just
room? The
breathe.
Yeah, she is. Okay.
What the shit?
What the?
Oh, he's gone through the brick. Okay, do you want to, like, barricade yourselves or something? Get into a room where there's only one entrance. Keep the gun tracked on the door. We should probably run. That's what I'm thinking.
Let's go.
Oh god, are they splitting up?
Oh, Caitlin, no. No.
Don't split up.
I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Oh, is this gonna be the...
Wait. Yes, I can. Silver shells.
Come on, Caitlin! Come this way! This way!
How's that? I'm sorry, but she's not gonna hear you.
Talking to it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh boy. I'm gonna try beam. Why do I feel like she's gonna fall and break her neck? Probably should have gone out the window, shouldn't I? Embrace my inner, like, Sally Hardesty. Okay. Come on. I do like that the werewolf is like, be careful too. Okay. Maybe that was the right choice. I'm not gonna hide. I'm gonna run.
Caitlin!
This way.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where Chris's room was. There we go. Yeah, it was one of the locked doors at the bottom, like, that I couldn't get into.
Caitlin, you don't have time for that. Come on.
Oh, Dylan, you fool. Leaving behind the person with the gun? Okay, we're gonna investigate because... I mean... I feel like she would do it. I do admit that
It's Silver!
that, like, yeah, that was
Hey,
impacting
I'm
me.
here.
Okay, so now we need to position ourselves. Here we go. Oh, did I not fire in time? Crap. Oh, shoot, I thought I had a bit more time than I did. Oh, boy. Okay. I really balls that up. Oh, God. I know. This, you know what? Of all of the deaths so far, this is the one that I'm most tempted to retry. But I'm going to stick to my guns and not, like, retry at all. I'm just going to go with the flow. She's dead. I'm going to deal with it. Ooh. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. How did you do it? How did you do what? Oh, how did you, like, set the place on fire? Is that what they're asking?
How did you do it?
Oh, no, no,
How
no,
did
no,
you
no.
just keep 2 innocent people locked up for 2 months and not even blink?
It's pretty cold, man. Did what I had to. It was necessary.
Wow.
Wrong answer.
Necessary? You stole 2 months of my life.
He's
You
done a bit
changed
more
me.
than
I
that
will
now, hasn't he?
never, ever be the same because of you.
You don't know about Max now, do
But
you?
at least I can move on. You know, I'll heal. You're the one who has to live with what you've done.
What happened in the past doesn't matter right now.
It kind of does, actually. We need to know what we're up against, at least.
What we're up against is a feral boy turned werewolf who for the last 6 years has avoided being found. No matter what we did.
Because they were saying that it was an
Every full
albino
moon we were out
werewolf.
there looking, every single one.
I haven't seen any
Now the
werewolves
son
that
of
I
a
would
bitch is finally here. So
call
what we're up against is my
albino.
only chance to end this thing for good.
Maybe I just didn't recognize it as albino.
So how do you even know where he is? How the hell are we gonna find him just driving down the middle of the road?
Like, this guy's the albino, right? What the? I mean, the priority right now is probably the wheel. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Travis! Travis, get it together, come on!
Okay, let's go and mash this.
I got it, just get down.
Okay, maybe we should grab the gun now and fire upwards. Like through the roof of the car. Oh, we're gonna do this classic move.
Go!
Yeah, like what are we waiting for? I don't know if that'll be enough though to kill a werewolf. Will it?
Where did he go? He can't have just disappeared.
He's gotta be nearby. Let's look
Are
around.
you crazy?
Okay. Do you want to like check out Ryan in the back seat, by the way?
Are we there yet?
You're okay.
Been better, but yeah.
Okay, can we grab... Wait, did he take out the gun? I'm actually trying to remember... Yeah, he did. I go-
Over here. Got some blood. Leads through there.
Okay. So is this the albino werewolf that
What the
we've
hell
been talking
happened
about?
back here? Whoa.
This is where we went off the road 2 months ago.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now.
Do we have a
Go ahead.
gun?
If that's what you want, I won't stop you.
Okay,
What?
he's giving us the gun. Yeah, I was about to say, it's not even a choice, is it?
Normally,
Even the game recognized that it
werewolf
wasn't a
blood to
choice.
Cover our scent, but I'm all out, so we're high risk. We could be killed.
Oh, is that what the whole
ready to do
blooding
this?
thing was about? Okay, I'm gonna go determined in this case. But yeah, that must have been why the hunters were going around blooding
Let's
people.
see.
Okay, at least we're the one with the gun now. That's something. Oh, poor Caitlin. That is actually... I feel even worse for that one than I do Jacob. I will say that. Like, if I just pulled the trigger... I thought I had a little bit more time to get my aim set up.
Podcast didn't do it justice.
You don't know the half of it.
This is where I saw her.
Her?
The hag.
I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
Who?
The hag.
The old woman, she was saying something over and over again.
Silas.
Oh my gosh,
Silas.
she was saying Silas.
No, that's impossible. Who you're talking about?
I saw her too. In the run tunnels.
It's Eliza Voorhees. Silas's mother. I think.
And she's the one who's been giving us the readings, I guess.
Who was she?
She ran a traveling sideshow called Harem Scarum.
Yep, she's
Came
the one.
here 6 years back. She kept her son in a cage. Called him Silas the Wolf Boy. Died in a fire.
Well. Oh, her, is
She
it?
never left.
Sorry, I thought you were saying
It's Quarry.
Silas had died in the fire, but...
We've been looking for Silas ever since.
How did the fire start?
I mean, it was the Hackett family, right?
Really? You're still hiding stuff now?
You blew half the head off my niece, Kaylee Hackett. One of the kindest, gentlest souls to ever walk this earth.
She was a werewolf, dude.
All she wanted to do was help that little boy. Locked in a cage by that freak show witch.
What did she do?
He just wanted to help him.
Travis.
Did she start the fire?
She convinced Caleb to start a fire. It was just a distraction. It's May Bales. Give him enough time to get Silas out of his cage and give him his freedom.
That's not what happened.
No.
Because within minutes, everybody was dead. You ever see Hayburn? Liza? Whole crew.
Yeah, I was about to say, this had to be when
Get
Caleb
Silas to
got bit.
freedom. Caleb got bit in the process.
No, we're not going to say we could just kill Caleb. That's a bit...
That's why you've been hunting him. Silas, I mean.
Every full moon for 6 fucking years.
Some hunter you are.
Okay, we just got a decent bit of information there.
Listen.
Also, what
This is
I'm
all
glad
that's
as well
left.
is that before this
Jesus Christ.
stream, like today's stream, I was trying to figure out how the fire really connected with the rest of the story.
Any sign?
Now at least we're getting some connections.
Negative.
Damn, I never saw any of this.
I didn't even know this was here.
You've been hunting him for 6 years every full moon. You haven't, like, examined the land enough to know that this thing was here? Because I was just thinking, like, this could be his hideout.
Ryan?
The hag.
Shit. I'm sorry, that was...
Close. We must be close.
Did you both...
See it too?
Kinda wish I hadn't.
Same.
Leave us now, then? Yeah, I mean, you said 6 years looking for this Silas. And you've been checking every, like, full
What is
moon.
it?
Silas...
And you haven't even, like, checked this area? Because I'm thinking this could be his hideout.
That must be it. Careful.
This him?
Jesus Christ.
My God.
What's wrong?
What are you waiting for? Shoot, you stupid girl!
I'm gonna go with what her. I don't know what she's like spotted.
Are you sure about this?
Shoot.
Like, to me, it just makes sense that she'd be the one to do it. I feel like that might have been the wrong decision. I don't know what it was that she was seeing there.
Please, let's just go before we have to see him like that in human form.
It's too late for that.
He's already turned. And this is probably where the dramatic music will be playing. Okay, the White Wolf. We got that achievement. This lady's gonna be going ballistic.
I bet you think you have it all figured out. I bet you think you're fucking clever.
I think I might be
I
wrong.
tried to help you. I tried to warn you. I even started to like you. Not now. Not after this. I will not forget what you made them do to my Silas. I've been with you all night, and I'm not about to stop now just because the night's come to an end. No.
Oh, yeah?
Whenever you hear a noise in the dark,
I see.
shadows, the breath on the back of your neck.
Okay,
it's gonna
okay.
be me. I'll be there. Now I will never leave you.
Fair enough. I'll see you around then.
Never leave you.
And I can examine my card as well, the card that I got during that chapter. Completed chapter 10. So is this like an epilogue now? Like, is this all cutscene or what's going to happen? Also, this is definitely where music's meant to be playing because it's so quiet. Okay, so one of the things I'm wondering is like the evidence. Like, does that actually factor into the ending? Because I think I remember hearing that there's like so much, tons of endings in this game, right? Uninjured. Bobby was able to fend off an attack from Chris's brother in werewolf form. Yep. When we were struggling. Okay, so they're just going to show us like who survived and who didn't. God, I read it as Jebediah. Yeah, that was a mistake. I doubt there's a way to keep Kaylee alive, right? Yeah. Okay, I would like to see his reaction. Like someone to explain to him. Max? Yeah, that... Oh yeah, it was Caleb who killed him. Okay, but how was I to know that that was going to happen? Okay. And he survived by hiding. She didn't. Yeah. But that means Caleb's alive, right? Yeah. So I guess the correct answer there was to go hide, I guess? Mm-hmm. So will Laura. But poor Laura, The dog boy. Yeah, here comes the police. So this is what they were talking about with the evidence. So I don't know if that'll actually be a thing or not. Let's see. So weird. Like, I thought there'd at least be some sound effects, but I guess it's just meant to be like really dramatic music at this point.
Summer camp tragedy. Freak bear attack leaves several dead. What do you make of that, Anton?
Okay,
Well,
so
several. Like the detectives are just they don't even count the bodies. They're not like 1, 2. They're like 1, 2, 3.
hang on. I was going to use this opportunity to talk about the game.
Murders.
Is it going to be talking all the time?
Though they can't give out that information yet. Sometimes detectives are notoriously difficult to solicit information from, especially when you go in saying, "Hi, I'm a paranormal expert."
I thought we'd done the whole Hackett's Quarry thing.
Not this Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, introductions first. We are Bizarre
Yeah, this is
Yet
the
Bonafide,
podcast.
the podcast of the paranormal.
I was hoping to talk
I'm Grace.
about my thoughts on the
And
game, but
together,
if this is going
we
to keep
explore
going,
the
I'll
possibility
just
of
let this play
supernatural
through.
involvement in real life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are. Real life, everyday occurrences.
With a shadow of spiritual, supernatural occurrences.
No.
Okay, so I hope you've got hat insurance, Anton, because I'm about to blow your mind.
Did you just ask if I had hat insurance?
Yes, it's responsible to insure those things which mean the most to you.
A hat.
Yes.
Okay, I know where your priorities lie. Go on.
Anyway, there actually is a real reason that we're coming back to Hackett's Quarry. There have been some developments, and I've sourced some information.
I remain skeptical, but I'm all ears. Under my hat.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh God, why? Why are you smiling? Stop it, I hate it.
Why? I had braces. I have to make use of them sometimes.
You do have very pretty teeth.
Thank you. That's something that a lot of podcast listeners might not know about me. So, it just so happens I've got someone on the inside. So, today's episode is going to have a bit of a show and tell vibe to it.
Who do you know on the inside? The inside of where?
What?
You know someone on the inside?
Don't we all have someone on the inside? You know, an inner critic that says, "Stop doing a podcast. No one's listening."
You should listen to that voice, Grace.
Okay, well, what I really meant is, let's call it an anonymous donation. You know, we're not the only ones who flagged this as a bizarre situation. Someone actually reached out to us. They sent us a package.
Did you didn't open it? I don't trust anyone who listens to this show.
Oh, I couldn't wait to open it. Surprise!
Anonymous donation?
Okay, you've always promised me since day one of this podcast that if you could see true evidence, you will consider all options, right? Did you not say that?
I did say that, yes.
I mean, I know you...
Knowing for a fact that we would never see any evidence, I did say that.
Okay, well, we've been sent information and we need to decide whether it's bizarre or bona fide.
Okay, fine. Let's do this. For anyone listening at home, we are about to open a package from a mysterious person who listens to this show. If you are the one who sent us whatever it is, congrats, you got us.
Sorry, the tape is just really, there's just so much tape on the package. Sorry, can you help me with this? Do you have like a key I could like slice at it with?
No, I don't want you to dull my key. Just use your fingers.
But just give me your fucking key, Anton.
No.
Give me your fucking key.
No. Get your own key.
It's not like you lock your door.
Of course I lock my door.
What are you hiding?
What am I hiding? Do you not lock your doors?
No, I have nothing to hide.
You think that ghosts are real, but you don't lock your doors?
No, ghosts couldn't open my doors. They could walk through my walls, Anton.
Okay, you need to be more concerned with murderers.
So, remember those missing hikers?
Yeah.
What if I showed you leaked photos from one of their cameras, photos that show them at Hackett's Quarry, supposedly where the camera was found?
I would think that maybe they went there and they dropped their camera.
Okay, Anton, let me ask you real quick. What makes you drop your camera?
Tripping over a root, being jostled, in uneven, row of cobblestones.
What about being murdered? If you dropped your phone, you wouldn't go missing. Where are they now?
I don't know. People get lost in the woods all the time. There's like hundreds of people a year. They could be anywhere.
That's not all.
No?
I'm about to lay a little something else on you. My sources also tell me that their backpacks were found at the summer camp.
Really? Then, okay, well then, shouldn't this be public knowledge? Why aren't the Hackett's prime suspects?
Exactly my point. Maybe they would be if anyone knew where they were. Is it all just a big cover-up operation?
Yeah, that's where it falls apart a bit, in my opinion.
So, we've got to talk a little more about the Hackett family.
Right, so these guys are like the heritage landowners, right?
Yep. Their great-great-great-grandparents were trappers who claimed the land way back when.
They just claimed it?
Yes, they did. They put their flag on it just like the man on the moon.
The Hackett family flag, right.
Well, apparently when they claimed it, they found quartzite.
Quartzite?
Okay, I was hoping you would ask. Fun fact, every building in the whole of New York is made of quartzite.
That's not fun or a fact.
Most of them are, but I digest.
Digress?
It was a pun. They dug the quarry and hit great heights of success before Septimus Hackett, classic bad guy name, the seventh son of the trappers, the number 7, has great supernatural powers, closed the mine down.
Okay, so then they only had the land to live off.
Yes, you say only, but this land actually spans acres. That's a lot of forest, a lot of unexplored darkness.
Ooh, okay, a great place to hide, to have all these dark secrets for this strange, reclusive family.
And this is where we start to get a little more into paranormal territory.
Okay, here we go.
Acres and acres of haunted woods.
If you say so.
Wait, is that it? If that's it ends very suddenly.
Welcome to Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal.
Welcome back to Bizarre Yet Bonafide. Anton, today I'm actually going to pass you some light reading.
Okay, you're gonna make me read this? All right, this is...
What you're seeing now is a copy of a letter that Kaylee Hackett wrote to her grandma. Allegedly.
All right, this seems like more of a you job, but I suppose I
Right,
can
but
read
I
this.
feel like if some of the evidence comes from your mouth, it will have more clout.
Right, okay, here we go. Gammy, how long we gonna drag this shit out? I know family is the most important thing, but I want to know what's outside the forest, outside this damn house and camp, and I sure as hell know that ain't about to happen 'cause of who we are. Maybe we can explain what's going on. Fucking show people. Then they'll know we got no control over it. I know you just trying to protect us, but one day you won't be here no more, and right now it feels like we stuck in a dark hole. I can't sleep, Gammy, or if I do, I dream about that fucking fire. We were just dumbass kids back then. I wish it never happened. Love, K, XOXO. That took a turn.
Yes. Dream about that fucking fire. Does that not read as the haunted scribblings of someone who saw something that they shouldn't have seen?
Yeah, no, I'm fully creeped out.
She was clearly going through some stuff.
And this is legit?
I mean, I don't know why someone would fake it. Then again, I can't verify any of this. So, you've got to suspend your disbelief slightly.
Man, this poor girl.
Yeah, there was something going on, something eating away at her, and that's what I want to explore.
Okay, well, consider my disbelief suspended. For now.
Next, we have this empty vial thing.
Okay, the way you say empty vial makes me think that there was something creepy in there before.
Well, it's not half full, you little optimist, okay? We've got a photo from whoever my supernatural fairy godmother may be, but what are your initial thoughts?
Your godmother sends you vials full of this. I mean, it looks like there could have been blood in here.
My fairy godmother, not my actual godmother. She's estranged.
My God, what did she do?
It's actually what I did. But the important thing is, look at this vial and tell me it does not scream nefarious ritual.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it could have had blood in it.
Yeah. Something about this doesn't look like anything normal.
Yeah, well, it's a vial full of fucking blood.
Okay, Anton, what you see next pretty much confirms it.
That you're a crackpot conspiracy theorist, a loser?
Shit went down at Hackett's Quarry this summer. Real, supernatch shit.
See, you always say things like this and you're always overselling it.
You always have to oversell something to even sell it. That's capitalism, baby.
All right.
Okay, this is actual footage from one of the trail cams in Hackett Woods.
Oh, cool. A camera in the middle of the woods. Did they find a squirrel?
Be honest, if it was mounted on a mountain bike, you would watch that whole video.
Yes, of course. Is there a mountain bike involved?
No, but take a look anyways.
Okay. That is a bear?
That is a bear to you? There is no way that is a bear.
Okay, well, a skinny bear?
Okay, this could be some of the clearest footage of something like this I've ever seen.
Right, it's kind of blurry though.
Blurry and convincing. Sometimes the truth can't be contained within the lines.
Right, yeah. And also, footage is pretty easy to fake. Technology is super scary.
Yeah, but what the hell were the Hacketts doing with footage like this anyways?
Huh. That's a good point. Weird little video of a skinny bear. Yeah, I don't know.
Again, you keep saying a skinny bear. Have you seen a skinny bear?
Yes, that's
Bears
very
are
sad.
huge. Oh.
Yeah, polar bears, it's hard for them to find food sometimes. Don't feel too bad for them, though. They're nasty.
Okay, but putting the Hackett family aside for a moment, there's more to this. Are you ready for some real spooky shit?
I'm ready for real spooky shit. I don't know if you can provide it, but please try.
Don't get too freaked out.
I'll try my hardest.
Okay, do you want to hold my hand?
No.
Okay, do you need someone to comfortingly pat your back?
Please just say what you're gonna say.
Do you want me to turn all the lights on so you don't
I don't
get
want
too
you to do
scared?
anything. I want you to say what you have. Okay, so what's this? What are we looking at now?
A photo by one of the counselors, Emma Mountebank, downloaded from her phone.
Oh my God, is this real?
Well, that is what we're here to discuss.
Okay, this looks shopped. I mean, doesn't it?
Okay, but if you downloaded photos from my phone, yes, they would all be shopped as well. There would be a filter on it to make my eyes look big and cheeks look pink. But I don't even think that has even any of those filters. Look at the eyes and tell me that's not real danger.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, weird, bizarre, yet bona fide.
What the hell happened?
More than we are being told.
Yeah?
There's something else too.
Okay.
Look at what happens when I put it through a negative filter.
Whoa! Okay, what is that?
It's her! The hag of Hackett's Quarry! See? Full circle!
No. That could be anything.
Like what? Please, try to explain.
I don't know.
that-
What's that thing? There's this thing, it makes your mind, you see faces and stuff. There's people, there's Jesus shows up on toast every once in a while. This could be whatever.
Well, I don't need to hear too much more about your breakfast, but I can't believe that you're still questioning this. You're doubting your own cynicism now, though, I can tell. I can smell the doubt that you usually apply to other things on yourself. Pixar didn't happen, right? Well, so did happen.
No, pics you can fabricate. Experiences you can't. I would need to see the Hag of Hackett's Quarry myself.
Well, if you want to go to North Kill with me,
No,
I actually have a
I
really
don't.
good
Okay,
relationship.
I believe you.
Okay, but you know what? I have something that couldn't be fabricated.
Claw marks in a wall. I could make this right now.
Really?
Just find me a wall, I'll take a fork and just go to town.
Wow, what an artisan.
Thanks.
Well, to me, this isn't actually overtly supernatural because it could have just been, you know, an animal or someone's angry parrot. But it'd be unfair not to discuss.
Why?
Because the audience has come to expect a certain length of the podcast, so we actually have to sometimes do a little bit of filler.
Yeah, that's true. We don't have much to talk about.
Well, whoever did reach out thought it was worth sharing.
There's a chance this is all just a prank, you know?
It was just a prank, Anton!
Who even are you? It's probably just some teenager who's making fun of you. It's probably that dude who came on and gave us a 1-star review.
I would love to tell you that that's implausible, but a teenager making fun of me is probably the most familiar experience of my life. Moving on! How about this? Tell me this isn't freaky as shit.
Oh! Is that skin?
Skin, fur, whatever you want to call it, really.
Okay, it looks human. Is that a tattoo?
I don't think so. Or maybe a really bad one.
Wait. Is it?
Apparently, this belongs to whatever creatures supposedly caused all this.
Okay, do we have the actual thing? Did they capture it? Can I see it in the in its weird flesh, so to speak?
You want to touch the flesh?
I want to touch the flesh.
Well, fortunately, the person who sent this to me was smart enough to know that it would be dangerous to steal the actual evidence, not to mention they might suspect that you, Anton, would hide it away so as to sabotage this legitimate investigation.
Right, I am known for destroying evidence. Convenient that we can't see the real deal, huh?
Come on, man, you're desperate not to believe.
If there's reasonable doubt, you have to assume it's not real. Occam's razor.
But look at everything we've seen. Put it all together, objectively.
Okay. You know what? It's weird. I'll give you that.
Oh my god.
I just said it was weird. Don't make a big deal out of it.
Oh my god, I've done it.
You haven't done anything. I said it was weird.
I've done it. I've turned you. I've converted you to my side. You're a believer now, right?
I will never be on your side.
I won. I won.
You did not win.
This is a contest and I have prevailed.
You have not. Look, I just mean I can see it. The lack of details in the news report and this stuff. I don't know, whatever it means, there's merit to the idea that something strange went down.
Strange. Interesting word choice. So, what are you saying?
Shut up.
Come on.
No.
Give me what I want.
I'm not giving you anything.
You've practically given it. Just give me the succinct soundbite I so desperately long for.
Okay, I never agreed to this title, but I would agree that for the first time ever, this case could well be bizarre yet bona fide.
Ah! This is the best day of my life.
And that's sad.
Why? Is it not yours?
No.
So what now?
Well, we gotta send this stuff to the police. They can decide whether it's useful or not.
I just wish we could know more. I wish we could just look into a crystal ball and see how it all played out.
Yeah, but what fun would that be? Sure, we could speculate, but we weren't there. We didn't go through what these kids went through. There's no way we'll ever really know what truly went down at Hackett's Quarry.
Who the fuck even are you?
I'm being genuine.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
You just launched into precisely the kind of content I've been trying to make.
It's just the first time we've had a coherent thought on this podcast.
Okay, another gap. I presume what these gaps are, now that I think about it, is they're probably different sections. So, like, obviously there was a big evidence section in the middle there. I guess the first part was just the introductory section. I don't know now, is another section going to come in and, like, cut me off? Because I'm sitting here waiting. I mean, it's interesting to listen to them talk, all right, but I do want to express my thoughts on the game. And, you know, as long as there's the chance that they're going to come in and interrupt me. Because I do want to kind of do it all in one go. So I'm just going to assume that I can talk now. And if they cut me off, well, what can you do? Okay, so let's start off with just a quick reminder, folks, that the only game from Supermassive that I played before this was Man of Medan, which was the first Dark Pictures game. And that game didn't leave me with, a particularly good impression of supermassive games. So I was skeptical of playing this game for a while. Eventually, I thought, yeah, I'll give this a shot again. Came to do this game. And what I will say definitively is that this is a better game than Man of Medan. Now, in terms of, my thoughts on the game overall, that's where it's a bit more on the mixed side. So, I mean, there's a couple of things to appreciate about this game. One is that, the graphics are pretty good in general. Now, the fact that they're going for a realistic art style does mean that if there's any problems, they kind of stand out dramatically, in terms of certain animations and certain lighting and stuff. But in general, I would say that this is quite a technically impressive game visually. I will say that. Also, I do appreciate the fact that there's a little bit more gameplay compared to Man of Medan. Like for instance, you have the bits where you have to aim with the gun. I'm pretty sure, I'm just trying to remember what else. I thought there was one other thing that leapt out at me as like, oh, that kind of stands out a bit gameplay-wise. But I can't remember. But I do think that it's a little bit more interactive than Man of Medan. But it is also a case that, again, this game isn't exactly that interactive. Like, I have heard these games criticized for being essentially, interactive films. And I do think that is a legitimate criticism. But then again, this is coming from someone who actually does quite enjoy a lot of visual novels, which they're not known for being particularly interactive either. So I guess with regards to, in my mind, the difference between, this kind of a game and then a visual novel like, Ace Attorney or Danganronpa or Zero Escape, I think part of it is the fact that it's much more, it's much more contrasting to a lot of other media, whereas this is, I guess, kind of like watching a movie to some degree. Whereas with those ones, the fact that the characters pop up on screen are kind of still have those exaggerated reactions. I guess, obviously there's comparisons to be made with anime, but, that's probably besides the point. I do think that, there could be more gameplay to this. But, I do commend the fact that, they added a bit more compared to Man of Medan. Acting-wise, I do think the actors in general were a bit better than the ones in Man of Medan. Man of Medan, there was this kind of awkwardness to it. And I think that the awkwardness in this game was only kind of early on. I will say the first stream that I did of this game, I thought was, like, I didn't leave me with the best impression of the game. And I do think that as the game went on, the characters became a little bit more interesting, but only a little bit more. They're still quite stereotypical, which, that applies to a lot of slasher movies. Like, a lot of slasher movies don't exactly have rich characters in them. Like, if you, look at any of the Friday the 13th movies, or, for example, they're not particularly great characters in general. A couple of them are interesting enough, but, they're quite, basic in many ways. Whereas you're with these characters for a very long time, so I guess you do get more critical of them. But, you know what, like, it is an improvement over Man of Medan, I will say that. The story, I thought, started out a bit slow. Like, the opening section of the game was decent enough, but then once you got to the actual camp counselor thing, it was like, it's that bit of a slasher movie that no one likes, which is where they're trying to establish the characters, and, unless your characters are really good, like in certain ones, like, for instance, the original Nightmare on Elm Street, I think the characters are great in that. Scream, of course, Scream is, like, fantastic when it comes to the characters. But, like, in other situations, that is the bit that most people are going to be like, oh, this isn't great. So that bit I thought felt very long in this game. But then once the horror stuff started happening, I was quite satisfied with that. The progression of the story, there were some nice twists and turns. The ending I was a bit disappointed on simply due to the fact that we didn't get character reactions, really. Like, for instance, when Nick killed Abigail, something that was crossing my mind was like, if Nick survives this, you know, what's his reaction going to be? How's he going to react when he learns that he killed Abigail? And we didn't get that in the ending. And then, like, you know, I was also wondering when we saw Max die in this, I was thinking to myself, you know, how's Laura going to react? And again, we didn't get that reaction. So I was a little bit disappointed with regards to that. But I you know what, I thought the podcast bit during the credits was kind of neat. I would be curious to know how different it can be, because it did feel to some degree like, you know, there were certain points like that were fixed, you know, like certain transitions where it's like, you know, if you happen to have this evidence, then this file starts playing specifically and it'll always be like that. But maybe I'm wrong. And then, you know, the bit at the end, maybe that changes based on how much evidence is presented. And maybe, like, you know, if you have all 10 of them, he's like, oh my god, this is really true. I don't know. But so, and then, well, obviously I can't really comment on the music because obviously I had to disable it early on, but that's just going to come along with the fact that I'm streaming this game. Excuse me. With regards to, let me think, I thought there was at least one other part. Well, what I will say as well, actually, I mean, this comes back to celebrities being in games, doesn't it? Like, they always often feel a little, like, unless they're like the main characters, they're always going to feel a bit underserved, aren't they? Like, for instance, in this game, you have David Arquette as what's his name, the guy who's running the camp, Chris Hackett, and you know, you get to hang out with Chris a bit at the beginning of the game. You don't really see him later on. You see him in that one flashback, I guess, like, you know, talking to his brother. But it's almost a case of like, oh, why was David Arquette in this? Now, this is a video game where you make choices, so maybe there's like a bunch of sections where, you know, there's extra information about him. But it kind of just reminds me, for instance, of like in Dishonored. You have, I think his name is John Slattery as one of the characters. And in my mind, I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, you know, would I be thinking, you know, would my experience change that much, you know, if someone else instead of John Slattery was voicing him? And to some degree, it's kind of like, well, okay, they have the likenesses, but like Lance Henriksen, for instance, like, you hardly really see him in this game. You know, it's kind of neat that, you know, Lance Henriksen's there, but I don't know. Like, it just comes back to a lot of things. But then again, maybe he would have had that big moment if Johan hadn't killed him. But I just feel like you wouldn't, like, you kind of would need to see more of him during the story itself, and you didn't see him that much. So I don't know. It comes back to that kind of stuff. But you know what? Like, they were okay for like their performances. Like, you know, as I said, I think they did a better job acting wise than they did in Man of Medan. Oh, I think I know what the other thing I was going to say, which was that this is one of those experiences as well where I think, like, this is apparently quite a popular game to stream. And, you know, to some degree I get that, because, you know, people might be curious, like, you know, what choices is someone going to make. I was thinking to myself a lot, like, I was like, should I talk while these characters are talking? There's big sections where they're talking. So it's like, if I'm not talking, I feel kind of nervous. Because, like, I don't know, it just feels like all I'm doing is just sitting there being quiet, and it's like, this doesn't feel that great, you know, for the viewers, surely. But maybe they're fine with that. I don't know. Point is, like, you know, again, this kind of comes back to the gameplay aspect of it. If there was more gameplay, it means more kind of time for me to talk about stuff. Like, I will say, this was a better experience than Man of Medan. But whether I want to, like, run out there and start playing a bunch of super massive games, not really. Like, it hasn't, like, ignited any, like, great passion for them. And it does make me actually think to myself, please put in more gameplay. But, you know what? They found success with what they do, in general. And it does seem like they are trying to put more gameplay in. Like, I heard someone talk about how the most recent Dark Pictures has more, like, of those basic gameplay mechanics that the, sure, like, it's just, like, moving some stuff about very easy puzzles. And sure, maybe you should have more complex puzzles in the game, but, at least they're trying. And, I can only hope that they keep moving in that direction of, like, increasing the level of interactivity, and that they don't just rest on, what they've done, previously in their catalog. So, like, it was, like, an all-right experience. Like, there was a lot of moments that, I appreciated as a horror fan. And, some bits of it were quite fun. Like I always thought, like, when a character was suddenly killed, I thought that would be quite hilarious. Some of them, like Abigail's death, I was laughing at because, like, oh my god, that caught me off guard. Jacob's one I felt bad about, and Caitlin's one I felt bad about. But if there's any other, like, if anyone's watching on YouTube, if you have any questions about any aspects of the game that I haven't covered yet, feel free to leave them in the comments. Like, I'll do my best to answer my thoughts on aspects of this game. Besides that, I think that's pretty much done. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next week, but I will be next week. And I'm going to take a look at what games I've lined up and see if any of them seem appropriate for streaming. As I said to Sarah Jane when they popped on, like, I kind of want early on, at least with streaming, to pick some somewhat short games. When I say short, like, I don't mean like 20 or more hours, that kind of a game, because I'm worried that, it would be ages, and, the more variety I have, the more likely that some people will come along, and it'll help build up an early following, because, like, an early following is important to get, in my opinion. And then once it's kind of more established, that's maybe when I would consider, like, doing longer games. Also, if I was to stream more than once a week, I'd be more open to doing longer games as well. But that's pretty hard to do, considering that I have a lot of, like a lot of stuff happening every day. So even being able to get something like this done today is quite a bit of a struggle. But anyway, I'll pick that for next time, and we can like, I can just do anything. So anyway, point is, thank you very much for watching. If any of you have actually watched from the beginning, whether they be in the highlights videos or, the actual streams themselves, whether they be the VODs on YouTube, well, clearly, probably not like anyone on Twitch, because frequently it's just myself here. But, thank you very much anyway for watching, because as I said, any bit of support that I can get at this point is greatly appreciated. It really, honestly, is appreciated. And, if you want to check out these VODs and the highlight videos, check out Immortallium Gaming. Check out Victory Achieved Gaming. That's a channel in which I help guide a friend through some pretty challenging games. Check out my blog. It's immortalliumblog.com, where I release a new blog post every Monday, I believe it is currently, for the schedule. It might change in the future, who knows. And, obviously, if you are watching this on YouTube, go check out my Twitch channel on Twitch. Feel free to follow me so that you can know when I'm streaming. And, like, I'm trying to stream somewhat regularly, like Sunday around 2. Obviously today was Saturday, but that's simply because, like, tomorrow is a case of, like, I genuinely cannot stream tomorrow. So that's just the situation. So basically, if I'm going to stream in a week, it's probably going to be 2 o'clock on, like, this is by Irish time, by the way, 2 o'clock on either a Saturday or a Sunday. Those are the most likely times I'm going to stream. And if you are available, then, like, pop on. Like, you don't even have to watch the whole thing. Just chat to me, give me some kind of info about the game in general and stuff, it'd be a good time, I think. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be I'll be streaming something next week, and I'm quite excited to see what I'll pick out because I haven't picked out anything yet. So yeah, have a great week, and thank you again.